Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Build. This is the show where I build and review some of your favorite construction brick sets. And today I'm going to be bringing you my fourth set from Avengers Age of Ultron, and that is Avengers Hydra Showdown. It's set number 76030 and it has 220 pieces. And this is definitely the mid-range set so far in the Age of Ultron series. And depending on where you get it, it's going to be about $20. But there's not a whole lot to the set. It's just two vehicles, but it does come with two new versions of some of the Avengers minifigures. It comes with the brand new Thor minifigure, the brand new Hawkeye minifigure, and it also includes the Hydra Henchman, which he was in the Hydra Fortress Smash, which is the video I just did last. So it's on my channel if you want to go check that out. But this set really reminds me of a set that came out for the first Avengers movie called Loki's Cosmic Cube Escape, which I actually have back here on my desk somewhere, and I can do a review of that if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments below. But for right now, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this set. Alright guys, so here is a look at the finished set, and as you can see, it comes with the two vehicles, one being a Hydra, kind of like a dune buggy kind of vehicle, and then the other one is like an Avengers Jeep. And then you got the three minifigures, like I mentioned. You got Hawkeye, Thor, and the Hydra Henchman. Now I'm going to try and switch up the way I have been doing my videos lately. I kind of feel like I'm taking forever on the minifigures, so what I'm going to end up doing now is just showing a close-up of the minifigures and then just showing them off all at once, and hopefully that'll cut down on some time and not be, I guess, as tedious or boring. Alright guys, so here we have a close-up of the minifigures, and we got the new improved Hawkeye on the left, and I really like him, the way that they did him as opposed to the original minifigure. And funny enough, I didn't think about this until I just saw them all together, but the Hawkeye minifigure from Avengers actually has the same hairpiece, I believe, like in style and color, as the Hydra Henchman. And I didn't understand why they did that, because the hairpiece that they have for the new Hawkeye is obviously the only hairpiece they should have gone with, because it closely resembles Jeremy Renner's hair in the movie. But he's got brand new printing on his outfit, and he still has that one black claw hand because he has the glove on, and he comes with the same bow and arrow that he has in the first Avengers sets. And then you have in the middle Thor, and I was really glad to get this Thor because I didn't get all. I only got two of the Avengers sets that they came out with back in 2012 with the first Avengers movie, because I wasn't fully into Lego back then. I mainly bought those out of boredom one day, just to revisit, my interest in Lego. But it didn't, I didn't get all the big expensive sets, just a couple of the smaller ones. But Thor was only available in the Quinjet set, I believe. Either that, it was that, or the Hulk, the one that had the Hulk in it. And then I know there was also a polybag too, but I didn't get any of those. So I was glad to get this Thor, and he comes with the hammer. And I really like the way that they're starting to do the capes. They're not as rigid as they used to, and they're not as not papery anymore. They actually feel like cloth. And I do really like the printing on his chest too. I've always liked the way that the movie Hulk looks, or not Hulk, sorry, the movie Thor looks, as opposed to the way he looks in the comics and stuff like that. And then you got the Hydra Henchman on the right, and if you guys watched my Hydra Fortress Smash video, it's the same exact Hydra Henchman that came in it. But there's not a whole lot to be said on here. Although in this set, for some reason, he didn't include a gun. But that's really the only difference, is that he just doesn't have a gun in this set. And now here's a look at all of them from behind. They all have printing, and probably the least detailed really is Hawkeye's, because he just, he has a simpler costume than Thor or the Hydra Henchman. And with Thor, it looks pretty much like the same kind of printing on the front. He just doesn't have as many, I don't know, the circles, I don't know what they're called. And then the Hydra Henchman, again, is the same exact Hydra Henchman as it was before. And I think that the back printing is a little bit cooler than the front printing on him. And here's a quick look at the alternate faces. Only Thor and Hawkeye have alternate faces. The Hydra Henchman, obviously that's not an alternate face, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like some sort of bionic implant or just like the back of his visor. So, but yeah, that's just a quick look at all of their alternate, like the printing on the back of their heads. Alright, and I didn't make mention of this when I just showed you guys the overall set, but this does include a super jumper, which if you've watched any of my recent videos on the Age of Ultron sets, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's kind of annoying to put on and to take off of the minifigures. You just have to do it a certain way in order for it to actually come off nicely. If not, you're going to kind of be struggling with it. But in my last video, I did not actually show the super jumper in motion, but I might actually do that this time around just because it's a smaller set and I want to be able to show you guys all the different play features and aspects of the set. But we'll get to that later. Alright guys, here's the first vehicle that is a part of the set, and it's the Hydra vehicle. It just looks like a little dune buggy, but this is where the super jumper will come into play. And it's just a simple little vehicle, and as you can see right up on the front, it's got the Hydra logo, which that was a sticker. It's not printed on. Which I like this sticker better than the one that came with the Hydra Fortress Smash, because that was just the circle, but since this is going on a tile piece, it's actually a square sticker, and I prefer those because at least that helps you line it up to the piece that you're putting it on a little bit easier than the one with the circle. You just kind of gotta, be as exact as you possibly can. But as you can see up on top, let me spin it around, it's got one of these gun pieces again. And that actually, you saw that lifted up. That's actually part of the whole super jumper play feature. But it's, there's a spot right here for the Hydra Henchman, and I think you can probably get him in just like that, but it's a little bit difficult. So what they have you do is lower this little flashlight looking arm and then lift up on this piece. And then you can just sit him down in there and then just close it up like that. Yeah, because if you try to put him in there without doing that, his arms kind of get in the way and it's a little frustrating. So, but yeah, the gun on top, I made mention of this in the Hydra Fortress Smash, but it's blue, so it looks like it's powered by the Tesseract, or in this movie it looks like it's going to be powered by Loki's staff, which is obviously powered by the Tesseract. But and there's just a look at the back, and it's got this really, I've always been a fan of this engine piece. I've always thought it looks really cool. So, but yeah, it's got that, and it's got the antenna right here, and that's the other side. And overall, I mean, it's just a little vehicle. It's not exciting. It's just a little dune buggy, but the thing that kind of sets it apart is it has that super jumper play feature, which I will try to attempt to show you guys now. Alright guys, so here I'm going to try and use the Thor on the super jumper to knock off the top gun turret. As you can see back there. And that's, it's this piece that comes off and it just slides out, pretty effortlessly. Although, before you actually try to do this, remember that little flashlight arm thing that I showed you when I was just showing off the vehicle itself? That needs to be pulled down, that way that this gun can come out, because with it being with that arm being up, it's gonna keep that in place. That's the whole point of it. So you want to make sure you lower that down first and make sure it's good and ready. And I actually tried a couple of practice rounds, so let's see if I can actually get him to hit this in one shot. Let's see. Up. Nope. Looks like I should have practiced a lot longer. Ah, just cleared it. Okay. Come on, third time. Ah, nope. Maybe fourth time? Okay, so I hit it, but it still is, it's a little difficult. I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to pull it out just a tad. And let's see if that'll actually knock it off this time. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it comes out not as easily as I was expecting or hoping, so you might want to cheat a little bit if you're actually going to play with it like that. But yeah, so that's just how the Super Jumper works. And now we have the Avengers Jeep. There's not a whole lot to this Jeep. It does have a swiveling turret up top that has the flick missiles, which, again, I'm not a huge fan of the flick missiles. I prefer either the gun that's on the turret of the Hydra Doom buggy, or, you know, something that has the spring-loaded missiles. But anyway, it's got that on top. It's got a little walkie-talkie clipped onto right here. And then it's got a brand new Avengers sticker. Again, it's a square sticker because it goes on this 2x2 plate with the smooth top on it. So that's a look at it from the front. It's got the nice grill piece and the little transparent studs for the headlights. And then you got a whole row of them up top right there. And then you've got this side and then the back with the two taillights and the license plate. And there's also a clip right there on this side, which I made mention of the set from the first Avengers movie that was pretty similar to this. It has two of the Avengers, one of them being Hawkeye, and one enemy. In that case, it was Loki. But it came with a Jeep kind of pickup truck, but instead of it being an Avengers one, it was a S.H.I.E.L.D. one. But in both of those, they had Hawkeye being the driver of the vehicle. And that little clip on the side is right there for his bow. And then there's no roof right here, so you can either drop him in the top or put him in the side, which through the top is a lot easier. You just got to make sure you angle him right, and then just put him down on there. And there he is driving. There's just a view from the front to get a better look at him on the inside. Alright guys, so what did you think of the Avengers Hydra Showdown? And what's been your favorite set that I've reviewed so far? And just to let you know, I'm still going to try and review all of these sets before Age of Ultron comes out. And today I actually bought the Attack on Avengers Tower set, and I'm so excited to build that. So look for that in the in some of the coming videos that I've got. And I wanted to apologize for not having as many videos as I normally put out. I just started a new job where I'm actually working overnight, so that takes up a lot of the times that I would normally be doing videos at night. So, but I will try to get back on track soon because I've got Lego sets piling up around this area. It's starting to look a little bit like a mess. But if you like this video, make sure you click that like button, share, and subscribe to my channel where I will continue to build and review some of your favorite construction brick sets. And I also wanted to remind you guys that I will take requests on sets to build and review. I know for some reason you guys really like the Call of Duty Mega Bloks sets that I've done in the past, which I just got 2 of those and built them, so I will be reviewing those soon. So just look for that. But that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, keep on building.